Summer in college, the time when your group chat is split between people studying abroad in Europe, binge watching their favorite comfort shows, or taking summer classes. But for some of us, summer is also internship season, the time to update resumes, wear the corporate clothes that have been collecting dust in our closets, wake up at 6:30 a.m., and get to work. However, before you can suit up for the day, you've got to do what, in my opinion, is the hardest part of the internship process: applying. Let's figure out how to make that process as smooth and successful as possible. Hi, I'm Anika Nagpal, and this is How to Apply for a Corporate Internship. Applying to internships can get chaotic fast, so staying organized is key. Make a simple spreadsheet to track your progress. Here's what to include: a link to the organization's website in your application, the job title and description, the date the job was posted, the date you submitted your application, the version of your resume you submitted, whether or not you submitted a cover letter and which version, the application status, submitted, interviewing, etc. And if you have one, include the contact information of someone in the organization. Keeping track of both your resume and cover letter versions is super helpful, especially if you get a call back weeks later and need to remember what you sent. This spreadsheet will keep your process smooth, help you follow up confidently, and give you peace of mind. You probably were wondering where our favorite term, networking, was going to fit into this picture. Networking doesn't have to mean the awkward LinkedIn messages. It can literally start with the people around you: your climbing instructor's spouse, your next door neighbor, a peer in your major, or even a former coworker. Just let them know what you're looking for and see if they can help. Something like, "Hey, I'm currently looking for internship or part-time opportunities in your field. Do you know of anyone hiring or anyone I could reach out to?" Have your resume ready to go. They might ask for it right then and there. Tap into your network before, during, and after you submit an application. Another tip: apply to the most recently posted job first. A lot of internships review applications on a rolling basis, meaning they may fill spots before the deadline even hits. So if it was posted yesterday, get to it today. Going back to the note of having different versions of resumes and cover letters, let's be honest, sending the same resume to every job? Probably not the best way to go. Most companies use automated systems to filter applications for initial screenings. These systems look for keywords from the job description, so you need to speak their language. To tailor your resume to align with your application, highlight attributes from your resume that match with key phrases from the job description. Prioritize relevant certifications, experiences, tools, and place them at the top portion of your resume, and keep the formatting legible and clean. If there's an activities section in the application itself, follow the same protocol. And don't skip the cover letter, even if it's optional. It's your chance to deliver a personal statement expressing why you are interested in the position. When answering any application questions specific to the organization, like, "Why do you want to work here?" do your research on their company, find their values or mission statement, and reference your alignment to those values in your response. After you hit submit, pat yourself on the back. A good rule of thumb is to follow up if you don't hear back after 2 weeks. Look for a contact, whether it's someone you have already been in touch with, a LinkedIn contact, or the contact page on the company website. Send a short and polite email asking about the status of your application. Now, if you do hear back, you can mark the status in your spreadsheet accordingly. If you get a response that they have chosen to move forward with your application, yay! The company's HR or Human Resources department will probably move forward with an initial HR screening call. Don't stress, they are just trying to collect some basic information about you. This call will mostly be behavioral. For example, tell me about yourself. Can you commit to the dates of the internship? Tell me about a time you worked in a team, etc. They might also ask you questions regarding your technical and academic experiences, so keep your resume nearby and be ready to explain anything you've listed on there. You've got this. It's your story that you're telling, so be confident. From there, if HR decides to move forward, you could either be offered a job on the spot or given an opportunity for a second interview with someone from the actual team or department. For that second interview, make sure to have your resume ready once again. Prepare some thoughtful questions for the end. It shows that you are engaged and that you care. Finally, breathe. This is your time to show them what you're made of. This is your moment to talk about you, and if anyone knows you best, it's you. Be proud of your accomplishments and passions. After your interview, send a quick thank you email. It's a small gesture, but it makes a big impression. Now, no matter if you get an interview or not, it's important to follow up. If your application does not move forward at any point in the process, send an email thanking them for the opportunity and consider asking for feedback. In that scenario, stay in the loop with that organization if you'd like to reapply in the future. Just because you didn't move forward this time doesn't mean that door is forever shut. So, you landed a corporate internship. Yay! You know what that means? You were selected because they have faith in your ability to make positive change in their organization. That's something to be proud of. You're probably in the same boat I was. Okay, great, I did it. Now what? What do I actually have to do? Luckily, there are some things that you can and should expect, so let's talk about them. Leading up to and during the first few days or weeks of your internship, you'll be in the onboarding process. So, no real projects just yet. You'll probably have some sort of intern orientation led by human resources, time to set up your company email and software if you're issued a company device, some security and compliance trainings, which can be in the form of learning modules to complete on a website, and get lots of information on company policy, culture, and values. Make sure to pay attention to these things as they might pop up later in the internship. Every company is different, but here are some things to keep an eye on. The dress code. Some companies enforce business casual attire, while others are more lenient. Make sure to ask about it. Second, check what the policy is on taking a lunch break. Some companies require at least a half-hour lunch break, while others may have other policies. Also, you may have to familiarize yourself with a certain kind of communication software on which the organization functions, such as Microsoft Teams, Slack messaging, Google Voice, etc. You might have to sit in on a lot of meetings depending on the department you intern with, so make sure you're able to navigate the platforms they use. When I got my internship, all I could think about was what they were even gonna have me do for those 12 weeks. It's a long time. Well, I can tell you, they keep you busy. Those 12 weeks went by so fast. Expect to be given a project of sorts. Depending on how large or small of a scale project is, you may be given more. This project usually has direct relevance to the department which you're interning for. Expect to also receive feedback from your manager/mentor throughout the internship. They're there to help guide you through this process because they're aware you're new to corporate job life. So listen and learn from what advice they have for you. Make sure to stay true to your work and never be afraid to ask questions. At the end of your internship, you'll be putting on some kind of final presentation to showcase what you've been up to. You'll probably present on your pre-internship goals, the ins and outs of your project, what you learned about in a corporate job setting, how you found the culture of the company, takeaways going forward, and any feedback you have for the internship program. There might also be a follow-up Q&A from those in the audience. The audience will be your manager/mentor, other interns, managers, and mentors, and maybe even some senior leadership of the company. Don't panic about this too much. They just want to see what you've learned. If you've landed a corporate internship, congratulations! Relax, take a breather, you did the hard part. Think about it this way. A company saw something special in you. They want you to make a difference in their organization because they see your potential. You should be proud of yourself. You might be wondering how you can utilize that potential to the fullest this summer. Before walking in on your first day, set the expectations for yourself. Set some pre-internship goals and objectives. What do I want to walk out with on the last day of this internship? Is it something tangible? Is it a return offer? Is it interview skills? Or is it collaboration skills? Determine that for yourself. It helps get your mindset in the correct zone. Think of your internship as an extended interview. This is your time to show them who you are and what ideas you have to offer. Be professional in your presence and attitude for any and all tasks. It shows that you are reliable and engaged. Pay attention to all the details and put your best effort into each of your tasks. In the orientation stages of your internship, take that time to truly understand what the organization has to offer. From benefits to company values to your specific department's role, get a solid understanding of everything. The human resources team that onboarded you is going to be your best friend during this transition time. Ask them any questions. They're here to support you. You're going to want to meet as many people as possible. In your research of the company, peruse through senior leadership names and make a list of people you'd like to chat with. Everyone has a story of what their background is and how they got to where they are. Take the time to listen to everyone's stories and feel inspired by them. If there are multiple interns, familiarize yourself with them, initiate hangouts, and get to know them. In my internship this past summer, all of us interns became such good friends because we worked to spend time with each other. Set up an informal coffee chat with senior members whose roles you are interested in learning more about. Ask questions about the role, how they got there, and what advice they have. Afterward, thank them for their time. Many companies encourage coffee chat culture, so take advantage of it. It's also a good idea to find someone who could serve as a mentor to you for the duration of your time at the organization and beyond. The people you meet now may be solid connections later. Don't forget to connect with them on LinkedIn and stay in touch even after the internship. You'll be in some or maybe many meetings and other events. Show up on time. It does not look good if you are repeatedly late. When attending events, show up with an energetic presence. It makes a difference. It makes you stand out. Whether it's a meeting or a company-wide event, talk with people and ask questions. Next, be proactive. Don't wait to be told what to do. Go ahead and ask. Is there anything I can help with in the meantime? Or what other ways can I contribute? Volunteer to participate in different projects or tasks, even if it isn't fully in your scope. You grow from stepping out of your comfort zone and saying yes to these exciting opportunities. Yet again, this demonstrates your reliability and engagement. Communication is key no matter where you go or what you do. Make sure you are keeping your supervisor in the loop frequently and clearly. Whether you have project updates, concerns, or need to take a sick day or work from home, let them know. Cover your bases. If you get a message or an email, respond promptly. If you are stuck on something, let someone know. You're not supposed to know all the answers. You're supposed to find them. I mean, why else did they hire you? Ask for help if you need it. It's a good idea to schedule check-ins with your supervisor to make sure you are on track and to address any confusion. It's also important to ask for feedback in these check-ins, and that way you can be guided in the right direction and learn even more. Hey, there is no shame in admitting you don't know something. Trust me, I was so scared to say the words, "I don't know about that actually." But then eventually I learned to supplement that statement with, "But I'm curious to know more. Can you show me?" If I've learned one thing from my first corporate internship, it's that you've got to own your attitude and talk the talk while walking the walk. Be kind, respectful, and team-oriented. Stay humble, and it's okay to say you don't know something, but also you want to find out more about it. That honesty and that initiative to learn matters more than pretending you know it all just to look impressive. In my experience, I thought all the full-time employees were masters with all the answers, but honestly, they get confused too. They ask for help and they say the famous 3 words, "I don't know." So don't put pressure on yourself as an intern to know it all. Be honest and be clear. Finally, stay so incredibly curious and keep that learning going. If you hear something in a meeting or at an event that even remotely makes you wonder something, ask about it. Companies love getting questions from the interns. It shows your curiosity and willingness to learn more. I made a document at the start of the internship of questions I had. I would add questions as I asked them and added answers to the document as they were provided. It's a great reference if you get confused in the future. It also shows how much you've learned over the course of the internship. On a similar note, I made a document titled "What I'm Learning Here," where I would write the date and what specifically I learned that day. Whether it was something I learned about corporate life or specifically the product I worked with, I wrote it down. If this company is exciting to you, if you see yourself wanting to come back, yay! I'm glad that this organization had quite the impact on you. Express your enthusiasm in the company and inquire ways you can contribute to the company's success in the future. As you can tell, there are many growth opportunities in an internship. It's a foreign environment to many. It can be scary at times. Taking that leap and putting your best foot forward is going to allow you to unlock your fullest potential and thrive at this organization. And hey, maybe even get a return offer. Who knows? Work hard, ask questions, watch and learn all you can. You've got this. We believe in you. Please like, subscribe, and share if you found this video helpful.